Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Pioneer Sideline. I'm Blaine King. Good evening and welcome to the Pioneer Sideline. I'm Blaine King. Good evening and welcome to the Pioneer Sideline. I'm Blaine King. Good evening and welcome to the Pioneer Sideline. I'm Blaine King. Welcome back to another great episode of the Pioneer Sideline. I'm Blaine King. Baseball team. This baseball team had an overall record of 28-24 last year, 20-8 in the KIAC. They're just in control. And here goes our routine, our double play, 6-4-3 double play. Point Park again escapes the situation where Ohio Christian was last year. Just before you go, Josh, they had 20 home runs, which they already eclipsed. They already have 23. 265 RBIs. Up, Stefan McCarnja. And he just belts one. Deep left field, a lead-off home run to start this game.
No
1-0.
better way to.
And here we go again with a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. So, bases loaded situation. So now Point Park threatening, and they get a big-time hit from Edinburgh Dominguez. Base hit right into right field. Point Park brings two runners home, McConja and Linder. A little later on, moving the ball around, there goes McFadder again, bang! There's another basket there for Rio Grande. Rio Grande leads 31-24 as they come up with the strip. Carter takes it the distance, coast to coast, you can count that one. Rio Grande goes up by 10 in the third quarter. Point Park moving the ball around to Petro. She gets into the action with the three. Point Park. Bailey Mook got into the three-point action as she knocks one down there. Again, with the woman on second base, she gets her swinging and missing there. And then yet again, she gets one right back to her. Ignema over to first base. Kim Corcoran. Deep center field, gone. Kim Corcoran. Home run for Point Park as she's able to give Point Park the early 3-0 lead in the bottom of the third. Gets her swinging hard for out number 3. River State's conference. Last week, they had 3 opponents that they played. Played Waynesburg. They won both those games, 9-0, 6-5. Asbury, they won 5-0 and 5-1. And Josh, this was a big game for Point Park against Asbury. 4-2 win. 10-game winning streak. This was the second of their 4-game series. They won the other 2 games, 9-5, 11-8, and then the first game before that, 7-1. They've scored 254 runs so far. Mm-hmm. But when you look at the runs given up, they've only given up 139. Yeah, and we see this team, we mentioned that they're mixing old and young. This team only has 2 seniors, Alyssa McMurtry and then Becca Babinchak. And those 2 are going to be the ones that are carrying the team, basically, because it is a young team on the offensive side and defensive side. That Bouban wants to run. And we saw flashes of that system throughout the season. And we especially saw it in the IU East game because there are games when in the old system it's just run and shoot. But in that IU East game, for sure, the highlight of the season, he said slow it down, move the ball around, and we saw what it could produce.